Celebration time. Hey guys, I found out that my grandchild-to-be is going to be a boy. Pretty awesome. Wouldn't have cared either way, but yeah, cool. So we're having a little celebration cook. I just decided to do this last minute. So I grabbed a couple of choice dino ribs, rubbed them up. I'm throwing them in. Got the smoker going. It's cranking, trying to get to 275 just as fast as it can. I forgot that I didn't have any starter, the tumbleweeds. So what I did is I ripped off some of the brown bag that the lump charcoal comes in, twisted it into some kindling. That worked great. Yeah, there's going to be just a tiny bit of ash, but it was a couple pieces about that long, no big deal. So anyhow, that worked well. It's coming up to temp. It is sitting at about 190 right now. It was 170 about 2 minutes ago, so it's climbing fast. Should be at 275 before long, and we'll throw those ribs in. All right, well, the smoker's coming up to temp. I'm trying to get this to 275. I got the grill going. I'm about to do some burgers. See them right there. Get this thing up as close to 450 as I can and go from there. I'm really not too super concerned about temperature here, but you know, it allows me to walk inside for a few minutes and not wonder what this thing's doing. I love this ChefsTemp stuff, guys. Guys might think it's overkill on a gas grill. Right now it's off. I can monitor this from anywhere. I mean anywhere, because it's Wi-Fi. So, and what's good about this is I can tell when there's a flare up, because that'll spike incredibly quick, and I can get an alert. And I also don't have to guess about when this thing cools down enough where I can cover it again. I just leave that on there until this thing gets down below 150, and I can hang out in the living room until then. I don't have to come back and check it every 5 minutes until it cools down. So really awesome there. Pit is still climbing. It's been about I don't know, 15 minutes. It slowed down a little bit, but you know, sometimes that happens. But it's working its way, try to get up to 275. So the Weber here hit about 120 degrees, so I went ahead and covered it up, and ribs are going right now. Pit is running right at 262 degrees. It's because I opened the door up and put them in there, so it drops temp a little bit when you do that. But you know, the ChefsTemp stuff is pumping right now, controlling the temperature. So the Brizo fan right over here, it is pushing air in and through, and the S1 right here, it is controlling the temperature. It's reading it out, saying, hey, we need more air or we need less air, and controlling the pit temperature. So it's like having a little miniature pit master right there controlling your pit. You guys that have other systems, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a pretty good deal. ChefsTemp stuff is price-wise, is competing with anybody, maybe cheaper than anybody, and it's 100% wireless. No other system's got that. So I really like it. You know, other guys like their systems, that's fine too. But if you're in the market for one, this is really good stuff, man. Give it a shot. Tell you a little bit about this cook. I was in HEB and was just looking for something to throw on the smoker, something I could do pretty quick. You know, I didn't want a 12-hour smoke because I was starting around noon. So that's why I went with the dinos. First I looked, and everyone there was like $85 to $90. It's like, no way. And so I walked around the other side of the aisle, and there were some more, and they were choice. And so they're not really dinos technically. It's a 4-bone plate rib, but basically it's the same thing. But it's a 4-bone plate. They were $33 to $35 each. So I got 2 sets. So I'm getting 8 bones out of it for about the price of what I would have paid for 3 bones total. You know, maybe even cheaper than what 3 bones would have been. And you know, there's a lot of fat in those beef ribs, so I've always said it doesn't necessarily need to be a prime. So I was just fine with the choice. I've done it before, and you dang near couldn't tell the difference between that and the prime. So I'm really fired up about these plate ribs, and like I said, I'm gonna get 8 ribs out of them. And yeah, it was a good find. So I'm glad to have found them. We were running at trying to run at 275, right about there, and we got it on oak lump, and I've got a bunch of mesquite chunks in there. I'm looking for a bold flavor on these things. Take a look. Ooh, really good color to it. Coming along well. Well, that's it, man. They turned out really good. Like I said, there's plenty of fat in the choice ribs versus the prime. Now, if you really want to splurge and go for it on the prime, I mean, that's a great piece of meat. But for me, the choice is just as good. They turned out fantastic. Nice, pretty smoke ring on them, and nice dark bark, and the flavor. Yeah, you just can't beat a beef rib. It was incredible. Anyhow, that's our cook for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe for me, and we'll see you next time.